Good afternoon, ma'am. So,
Good afternoon. How are you?
yes, I'm doing good. And what about you?
Same here, doing pretty well. And nice to meet you today.
Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you too as well. So, can you please give your self introduction?
Sure. My name is Sunita Rawat and I hail from picturesque region of Chamoli, Uttarakhand. I am a mother to two boys and along with this I run a YouTube channel named Sunita's English Adventure wherein I meet new people every day. So I love interacting with them in English because this is how I am practicing my English with co-learners. And apart from this, I love imparting knowledge. So whatever I've gained over the years in this English language journey, I share that knowledge on my channel and with my co-learners through my classes. So that's a bit about me.
Okay, that's great to hear, ma'am. Even I have found your channel recently. So, that's why I just wanted to connect with you in order to have a conversation. So, I texted you. I commented under one of your videos, I think
Right,
yesterday. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
So,
that you wrote to me. And can I also get to know a little about you?
yeah, sure. Why not, ma'am? So, thank you so much for asking my introduction. So, my name is Banu Prasad. So, I'm from Telangana. Currently, I'm living in Hyderabad. So, I'm a student. So, apart from students, even I'm running my own YouTube channel, English with Banu. Yeah. So,
Okay.
I am in my final year BTech right now.
Okay, amazing, amazing. So what about your hobbies? What do you do in your leisure time?
Yeah, so in leisure time, so actually, so since my childhood, so I got completed my education in my mother tongue itself. So my mother tongue comes Telugu. So after joining graduation, so I came to know that so English is very important for us nowadays. So then I decided when I was in first year, so I started working on my communication skills like reading, listening, and I go to college by bus. So I have to travel for some distance. So while I was on the journey, even I used to listen to some English podcasts, some music, so whatever it could be, but I was engaged all the time with English. So that's how I developed a habit of listening and whatever I listen. So after coming back from college, whenever I have free time, so I used to write something, whatever I got, whatever I understood from that, whatever the video I have watched. Yeah, so that's how I developed a writing habit, reading habit, and so there comes a problem for me. So as a learner, so I didn't used to find any person who speaks English around me. So then I came across there are many free applications like CV app is there, and Fluency app is there, and Talk app is there. So among those, I used to use only CV application every single day. So there it is providing 30 minutes free talk time. So I started using 30 minutes freely every single day. So I'm even speaking there, and also there was a mirror in my room. So when I was at the stage of learning, so I used to go and I used to stand in front of mirror, and even I used to practice by looking at myself in the mirror. So one of my friends suggested me that, so Banu, you have good command on English, and even you speak amazing English. You grab each and every opportunities. So even you have some motivational skills. You will motivate some other people, right? So why don't you create your own YouTube channel, and why don't you post your own videos over there? So I decided that, yeah, if I start creating my YouTube channel, it is gonna help me in the future. So I should not go to somebody and I cannot ask somebody. So whatever the videos I will upload on my own channel, so after uploading, there is a high chance for me to recheck my videos, watch my videos, and I will come to know whatever mistakes I'm making in the form of video. So that's how I started my YouTube journey as well, and that's how I improved my English. But I did really work very hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, amazing. So is this YouTube helping you like posting videos? Do you post on daily basis?
Not so recently, up
Mm-hmm.
to I think today's December 28th, right? So up to
Right.
December 2015, before
January.
Sankranti, sorry, January, before Sankranti holidays. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to post regularly, but so there is a problem with me. So if I go my hometown, so there is no proper signal. So I started posting every day.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday itself, again I started posting.
Okay. But you have conversations on daily basis, right? You
Yes,
practice on
yes.
daily basis.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Mm.
I practice
So
every day.
okay, amazing. So what do you think what helped you most in this journey?
Yeah, so before I starting my YouTube journey and before I engaging with conversation to somebody else and before talking over CV application, so I can say that so I was very nervous. I was very underconfident to speak to come up forward. But now I can see that so my progress has been some amazing level. And I used to feel shy to go and to grab any opportunities when it comes to English. And even I was feeling underconfident, as I told you before. Yeah, so but after started everything like YouTube channel and engaging with conversations in English every single day with different co-learners and practicing on different free platforms. So I have seen a tremendous improvement in myself because I believed in that consistency as a great power to change ourselves. Yeah.
Right. And I completely agree to that because without consistency, you can't achieve anything, be it anything, not only about language, but if
Yeah.
you have any different purpose as well, then also that requires consistency. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask one question. Like, when people begin their journey in English speaking, they are very hesitant or they feel underconfident, even when they are, putting some efforts, they are learning some words, phrases, but still, when they meet people, they feel really hesitant. So, what would be your suggestions to them?
Yeah, so based on my experience, I would like to suggest them that. So, because I have seen my entire life, so even I have come from that stage itself. So, I have only, I used to imagine that. So, it is my journey, it is my life. So, I wanted to speak in English fluently. So, if I start something new, definitely people, no matter what, whether you do good or bad, so people are just there to point out your mistakes. So just take their points, whatever they are judging you, just consider those are blessings and just whatever you want to do in your life. So you have to keep doing, that's it. But at the end of the day, you should not regret about your lives. So for what you wanted to do, so you have to do, that's it. So for them, I would like to suggest them is so if they decided they want to speak in English, so definitely they should not stop because of somebody else. Because for example, I'll tell you, so if I get any opportunity to speak in English in front of somebody, so I grab it that opportunity. If I don't grab that opportunity without taking that opportunity, and if I think that so the people who are sitting here, if I go there and if I speak, so if I make any mistake, definitely these people are going to laugh at my English. So why should I go there? So definitely they'll laugh at me. So we should not think such kind of way. Because if I go, if I take that opportunity and if I speak at least minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, definitely if I make any mistake, they will laugh. But they will forget after this moment. But it is going to help you in your life. So that is my opinion.
Right. That's so true because when I also started, I was also very apprehensive of talking to people and especially advanced speaker. But then I literally jumped into that conversation or started approaching advanced speaker. So it helped me. Initially, I was like my voice was little shaking. I was underconfident. But after two calls, just after two calls, I became so confident talking to advanced speakers. Now I myself approach them from my own side and I don't wait for them to approach me, but I approach them myself and try to have as many conversation as I can with them so that I could improve even more, because you always have to approach those who are better than you, then only you can learn something from them. But at the same time, it is very important to practice with your co-learners as well, because there you get enough time to incorporate all the vocabularies that you've been learning, all the phrases and everything, whatever learnings are there, you get enough time to recall all those, because you both are in the same boat, that you can understand each other's situation and you'll not judge each other. So that is also good thing to do.
Okay, so coming to your YouTube journey, when did you start your YouTube channel?
I think I started in mid of August last year. So since
Last.
then, I've been posting continuously, like on everyday basis. So it's going
Okay.
pretty well.
Okay, that's great to hear. And I'm wishing you very all the best for your YouTube journey. So
Thank you so much.
you're most welcome.
Mhm.
And is there any questions would you like to ask me?
Are you interested in talking about vocabularies, like how should we approach new vocabularies and all, or
Yeah,
anything that
definitely.
is your anything of your expertise? We can talk about that.
Yeah, definitely. So, in my opinion, so how I started learning vocabulary, I mean, so there we have seen many videos on YouTube platforms of where people usually keep telling that. So, if you want to really good at building your vocabulary, you must read books and you
Mm-hmm.
have to listen to English every single day. You should engage with English every single day. So, but how I started building my vocabularies, for example, today, if I have learned any 3 to 4 vocabulary, definitely I will create my own sentences by using those vocabs. And also, I start using in my real life conversation. So then it's gonna remember me. If I learn, if I don't implement those vocabulary, whatever I have learned, so definitely it's wasting of learning even, right? So in my opinions, implementation is very important. And how should we know different types of vocabulary? For that, definitely we have to read books. Not only books, even our mobile is in our hands always. So wherever we go, we usually carry our mobile phone. So if you want to know something in English, just Google is there, and there are many internet is there. You can happily search there, so it will provide whatever the information you have been asking to that resource. So you can happily read wherever you feel comfortable. So from there itself, even you will find a lot of good vocabulary. So immediately, without postponing, you have to search that, and you have to know which context we have to use them. So then it's gonna help us, and we are going to remember in such a way. I build my vocabulary.
Right. And I feel that for learning vocabularies, the foundation for that is curiosity.
Yes,
Curiosity to know that what that word actually means, right? So that will help you. So when you are curious to know the meaning of that particular word, you'll dig deeper into it, you'll get the meaning and make sentences out of it. And if you could make sentences associated with your experiences, like the word is curiosity. So associate it with your experience, maybe your past experience or something you are going to do in future. Like you can say, I was very curious when I started my English speaking journey, so I associated this particular word with my past experience, and then you can remember it in a longer run,
yes,
right?
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are your views on this thing that, whenever we sit for doing something productive, there are many distractions. Like the mobile phone itself is the main distraction when the message pops up, or, any call, just somebody rang you. So you get easily distracted, even when you're doing something productive. Or we can just talk about this particular journey where you're trying to learn something, your English and everything through the phone itself, but still you get distracted. So, what are your suggestions on this? How can we just focus on whatever we are doing at a point of time?
Yeah, so that's a great question from you. So, in my opinion, so distractions are common. So, we are humans, so we are not machines. So, easily we can distract, right? Because, in my opinion, so when we don't want to distract, if we don't want to distract from whatever we are learning, so I personally suggest you that. So in my life, I have already done all these things. That so I believe in hard work and consistency. And if something is getting distracted me, I simply cut them from my life. No matter. So how, even for example, even the distracts comes from my friends or somebody who is well known to me, so definitely I'll cut them off, because at the end my career is important than the other things, right? So if I want to focus on something, definitely I will give some time for that. And whatever is distracting me, whatever is making me distract not to focus on my career, and like simply I'll cut it off by doing some amazing things, like so by going, for example, if I feel like I'm getting distracted from something, so I'll shut down my mobile, and I'll go and I'll walk. I'll go for walk, I'll go for running, and I'll do some exercises, and I'll start keep reading something in English, not only English, some books which will make us serene. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do all those things. But I
Right.
don't
We.
make
Mm-hmm.
but I don't make call to somebody else, and I don't say, even I don't ask them, I'm getting distracted, because everybody has their own problems.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no chance the opponent may listen to your story or not. So that's why
Hmm.
better to hold ourselves. That's it.
Right. That discipline is required. So, if you
Yeah.
want to achieve something in your life, you deliberately have to do it, no matter what is disturbing you. You just have to keep all those aside and focus. Be disciplined in your life. That's so true. So, speaking of this, you talked about your career. So, what are your plans like with this English language? English is just an instrument. Like, so with this instrument, what do you want to do in life?
Yeah, so it's a great question. Actually, I was a very curious since my childhood that so I want to become a fluent speaker. I want to speak like some native speakers. So for that, so I've been working every single day. I'm working on this English language every single day, like interacting with different people, co-learners like you. And even I'm practicing. Even I'm giving. some content over on my YouTube channel every single day. So they from there I'll come to know a lot of things. So we have to give the best each and every single day if you want to reach the destination point. So you were asking about so what are my future plans by using this English instrument, right? So yeah, I want to start my own English institution where I want to teach English for many people. So I have decided from a very long back then. So I'm working on this because I think I have a lot of stuff, lot of knowledge regarding this English language.
Mhm.
So once I was having fear and everything, but now I'm very confident enough to speak on something in English. Yeah, that's even I don't stop what, as you said just now, no matter what kind of things are gonna make me disturb. So I never stop learning this English language because so I'm talking today right now at this moment. It's only because of this English language. Yeah.
Right. It changes your life,
Yeah.
in a
Some
very transformative way.
Yes, exactly. Up
Right.
to some extent it has changed my life, I can say truly.
Right. And I feel that we get knowledge with experience only. Like you are
Yes,
experiencing this language yourself and you'll get better at it. You'll get knowledge how to tackle these kind of problems, what beginners are facing, right? So you can better help them in future. And I
yes,
wish you
yes.
all the best for your future endeavors, whatever you
Thank you
want
so
to do in life.
thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay, so lovely talking to you.